It's Friday, September 2nd, 2022, and this is the Washington Times front page. Thanks for joining us. I'm George Gerbo. International inspectors have reached the Zaporizhzhia nuclear plant in southern Ukraine and pledged to stay on site as continued fighting between Russian and Ukrainian forces threatens to ignite a disaster at Europe's largest nuclear facility. Ben Wolfgang reports a 14-member team of International Atomic Energy Agency officials entered the plant after intense, lengthy negotiations to cross the front lines of battle. As local officials reportedly distribute anti-radiation iodine tablets to the local population in the event of a nuclear catastrophe, IAEA Director General Rafael Grossi said that inspectors gathered valuable data during their first day on site and will continue their assessments in the days to come. Such a presence, he said, will be indispensable to stabilize the situation and to get regular, reliable, impartial, neutral updates of what the situation is. A pair of attorneys general claim they have unearthed an effort by the Biden administration to censor and suppress content online revealed through the private communications of dozens of government officials with social media companies. Ryan Lovelace reports the attorneys general in Missouri and Louisiana, who are working with the New Civil Liberties Alliance, made details of the communications public in a court case seeking access to records the federal government is withholding. In a court filing, they said the communications reveal federal officials engaged in a censorship enterprise spanning 11 federal agencies. Missouri Attorney General Eric Schmidt said the Justice Department refused to produce communications between its officials and social media companies, so lawyers filed a petition with the U.S. District Court for the Western District of Louisiana to compel the government to produce the documents. Schmidt published some of the records on Twitter. One example shows a White House official asking Facebook employees to take down an Instagram account posing as the official account of a top government official. Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot lashed out at Texas Governor Greg Abbott after her city became the latest target for his migrant busing campaign. Stephen Diner reports she vowed to welcome the migrants and treat them better than the racism, discrimination, and human cruelty she said they suffered in Texas, with offers of housing, food, and protection. Chicago becomes the latest Democratic-led city to be targeted by Abbott, who's intent on sharing the massive migrant surge with other parts of the country. D.C. has also received thousands of migrants since the busing campaign started in April. You can read all of these stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page. You can also find the entire lineup of Washington Times podcasts at WashingtonTimes.com/podcasts. 3 Mexican brothers identified as part of an investigation into the killing of a North Carolina sheriff's deputy were all in the country illegally, including one who was caught and released at the border during the Trump administration. Alder Alfonso Sotelo and Arturo Sotelo have been charged with murder in the killing of Wake County Deputy Ned Byrd, Stephen Diner reports. Their younger brother, Rolando Sotelo, faces a weapons charge but has not yet been charged in connection with the deputy's killing. Federal prosecutors indicted him this week on a charge of being an illegal immigrant in possession of ammunition. An FBI agent said North Carolina police arrested Rolando on August 16th and found evidence of marijuana use and dozens of rounds of 9mm ammunition in his car. And finally, sports reporter Jacob Meyer has a look into the new world of NIL, name, image, and likeness deals that have revolutionized college football. This offseason was the first in NCAA history in which athletes were allowed to profit off of their own NIL. Stars can now earn cash from endorsements, and some of the top players are already earning millions of dollars. With the loosening of college transfer rules, players can hit the open market essentially whenever they want to shop for a better program or for a better NIL deal. Meanwhile, conferences are making billions of dollars in television deals, and the recent realignment is just the beginning. Find all of today's front page stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page or on the Washington Times app, and find us wherever you get your podcasts. Just search Washington Times in your favorite podcast app. You can also find us on Twitter and Instagram at WashTimes for breaking news, sports, commentary, and more. For the Washington Times, I'm George Gerbo.